And if ever you were going to play one base, I would expect you to do it on this map, but we just saw Hippo doing it on Last Refuge, so. Maybe that increases the likelihood that we will see it here, but PaTo has a different style from Krasik. He's still probably going to play Demon Hunter, but we would gamble more times for PaTo to play Keeper than we would for Krasik, but it will be the Demon, of course. Probably throughout the series, maybe even throughout the rest of the day if we end up seeing PaTo go to the Grand Finals. Not a single orc today. Is there even an orc in this tournament? I don't think there was. Yeah, I literally don't think there was an orc in the whole tournament. Guys, what's going on? 26 players, not a single orc.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gloves of Haste and the Archmage finds. Pause again. And 2 farms so far. No third farm. This is looking to be 1 base from Hippo. Will he again go for the 3rd Moonwall cancel? Because I don't think he's going to find it if he's going for that, but... he should be teching already. There we go. I feel like it was a little bit late. He's going to find a Wisp, though, and these Wisps are super duper valuable when you're playing 1 base, because it's just hard to find value. With such a low footman count, he's only got 3 footmen. Hard to find value, so if you can find a single Wisp here, if you can find a little Moonwell cancel here, it's a lot of value. With a level 1 Archmage and 3 footmen, or in this case, just a level 1 Archmage. Demon Hunter, PaTo running around, but not finding any mana burns yet. No immolation from PaTo.
Town is under siege.
And the footmen going into the base. Could put 3 footmen on 3 wisps, and that makes the multitasking really, really difficult for PaTo. He's got no units currently here to defend. We'll keep an eye on this wisp with our cursor and these wisps with our eyes.
Players' forces are under attack.
That's wisp number 2 going down. These do matter. Again, 3 footmen and an Archmage. That's all Hippo's doing this with. And this footman might actually live. Yeah, will live. Let's see wisp number 3. Yeah, this wisp will go down. 3 wisps for Hippo. And no losses yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 lumber wisps. PaTo built 1 actually, he built 10.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter trying to get some more experience. Did buy the boots of speed now, so he can actually commit and chase down those footmen. But still, Hippo has one sole goal in mind, and that is to hunt down wisps and to cancel. In this case, probably a hunter's haul, but he's not going to be able to find it. Oh, he just builds it right in his face. Well, that's a cancel. And not to mention, it's also super late. PaTo might be screwed, especially if this gets canceled, which Hippo should commit for the cancel.
Players' forces are under
Then the Archmage back in. He's not getting the cancel? I mean, it's still very late, but getting a cancel would be huge. Hippo. There's a Naga. They're going to be pressured. TP going to be used on the Archmage. They both take about equal damage on their Naga, but PaTo just going to follow this up with a lab creep immediately. Hunter's Haul finally done. Gold just ain't there to tech. The gold just ain't there to build lures. All he can do is build an extra archer. No one for bows, though. Despite 6 archers. So just send some militia out. Why not, eh? So still yet to lose a unit. He lost his TP, yes, but if you're doing it all in, I said this earlier today as well, might as well use the TP for something. If you're all inning and you still have that TP, why didn't you just sell it? So just healing up, getting some experience. PaTo at the same time, though. Getting some value camps. Scroll the Beast, not that great, but Claws plus 12, pretty great. Especially in the age of weaker claws. Lab will be a big one for Hippo, because that could be greater heal, potion of vulnerability, scroll the beast, all great items. And it will also probably be 3-2 heroes. He'll be just shy of level 3 Archmage, but that won't be difficult to get. 47 versus 36. Tier 3. Not. He's just going for Mass Dryads. Alright, let him cook. So loses his first unit of the game to the creeps. A little unfortunate, wasn't it? And greater mana. Not one of the items he really wanted to find. PaTo actually kind of owning here. He even has a heal scroll for that Fork Lightning. He uses it right away. One Archer's still going to go down, but really nice damage being found for PaTo. Now he's just going to TP out. Nilo Angelo, thank you for the 11 months. Says, yay, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Almost 1 year. 1 month away there. Appreciate you. Okay, 39 versus 48, but there's not really a huge timer on Hippo. I mean, they're even tech. The reason why Humans trying to all in typically in this matchup is because the Night Elf is going to have bears, and the Night Elf's going to have orb and wellspring and stuff like that, and then the human just can't really win. But in this case, it's just dryads. No orb. Not a lot of moon wells. There's not an easy way to heal up this Demon Hunter if he takes a ton of damage, short of creeping the fountain. So there's less of a pressure on Hippo to push, but there's still some pressure on Hippo to push. Because PaTo could go tier 3 at any time, really. So we'll get level 3. Archmage maybe going to swing by and grab a heal scroll. And potion of invulnerability. Will we now see tier 3 now that PaTo has reached 50 supply? PaTo's gonna have to, if he wants to go tier 3, he's gonna have to find a way to buy himself some time, maybe running into the base, killing some peasants, if he can even get in there. Militia being called. Is this where Hippo pushes? Even supply. Hard to tell who this is gonna favor, because Hippo has rifles, which obviously counter dryads, but PaTo has home base advantage. Water elementals are not going to be great here. They're pretty much free experience, which the Demon Hunter and the Naga love all the experience they can get. Dude, just abolish it. Just get your XP. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, look how quickly riflemen kill dryads. Hunter, level 4, potion of healing. But all the dryads are able to attack right now, and the Demon Hunter ain't going anywhere. Maybe it was a mistake to focus the demon instead of the dryads. Because now. Maybe too little too late. Yeah, this is definitely PaTo's game at this stage, right? I mean, assuming the Demon Hunter doesn't just die right here. He's killed every rifleman currently. And the Demon Hunter's got some moon juice. Well, okay, hold up. Second rifleman comes in. This is going to be an even fight, actually. Very surprised. I thought once Hippo decided to just focus that Demon Hunter all day, that decided the game. But no. Still very close in the fight. 34, though, against 42. PaTo's still favored supply-wise. But in terms of recovering from the fight, Hippo's going to be hugely favored as well because priests, aura, all the good things in life. And this might, Ancient War might give level 4. No, just barely off. Defend footies counter Dryads? Defend footies counter everything. PaTo really 2 out of 5 on gold? No, it's a bug that has always been around. 39 versus 43 supply. Quite the game, actually. They're going to be playing tug of war for a little while here, but it's nighttime now. Demon Hunter, although it may not seem like it, is going to be able to heal up pretty much infinitely if he uses the Moon Walls exclusively for the Demon. Demon Hunter in the middle of everything. Now the Naga might be biting the dust, and with that, Mass Dryads. Here's a question, why don't people just play Mass Dryads versus a 1-base human? I guess maybe there's some other thing that the human could do other than just pushing. Maybe just wait as long as possible to 70 supply and then take a fight. Obviously, at the higher supply numbers, the riflemen are going to be favored. But the higher levels, the Night Elf's going to be favored, so it is hard to say. But what it isn't hard to say is that it's 1-0. And PaTo is 1 map away from being in the grand finals. Do. And Twisted Meadows. It's going to be map number 2. I doubt either player are stoked to play Dice, but I would say PaTo would be more favored against Dice than Hippo. Just again, because the matchup, Night Elf Mirror, can really flip a coin, and sometimes you win. Just with how the mid games tend to go. With how sometimes it ends in a base race, etc. Things like that. And PaTo, with being up 1 map, might be likely to be playing that matchup. I gotta fix the overlay. Here we go. Game number 2 on TM. Bottom left, PaTo. No Tavernier. Upper right, Hippo. No Merc Camp spawn, so maybe a lab creep from him? Hey, don't time out Incinerator. Okay, time out Incinerator. Hi, Matt. How you doing? Demon Hunter versus Archmagio. And will it just be 2 farm again? I mean, if ever you're going to expand, it's going to be Twisted Meadows, right? No, I don't actually think that's a true statement. Just because it's a big map doesn't mean it's a good expo map, I suppose. That is just sort of a meme, isn't it? Isn't it? Turtle Rock, anybody? Drop creep. Which I think will make immolation more necessary than otherwise.
A player's forces are under attack.
Three wisps, of course, this is why Merc Camp is more ideal than the shop, just 'cause so expensive, it takes so long, but with immolation it takes a little less time, but still. Resources are plummeting. That was just a shop trick there. And Sobi Mask for the Demon Hunter, and it will be a lab creep for Hippo. But not the cleanest of lab creeps. Look at this Archmage. Oh no. Did a lot of damage. And flute of accuracy, not too bad. Better later on. And circlet purchased. Demon Hunter healthy as heck. And this will be a nice timing for the Demon Hunter to harass with this expansion. Not as difficult as it once was to creep, but everything's difficult with the Demon Hunter with immolation in your face, and that's why maybe Hippo's just going to give up this expansion before it even starts. You're just going to attack. Not a great start for Hippo, but PaTo only now started his attack. Still, this Demon Hunter is going to have so much mana with the Sobi Mask. What a wicked item to actually get on a Demon Hunter. There's not many maps which allow you to get a Sobi Mask this early. In general, I guess, but in particular for Night Elf. And Hippo. Will he just tech right now?
A player's forces are under attack.
Nope, fourth farm seems like not. Is a Merc pull? Yes, it is. Big fan of that. Archer dies, but still the Mercs are so valuable. Especially because Hippo's still going for the expansion. I don't think this is going to end well. With the Berserker and the Priest coming in. Oh, no. Oh, no, David. That's no good at all, David. More militia coming in. Demon Hunter has got so much mana. And Circlet on the ground as well. Nice micro so far from Hippo. As clean as it could have been, but there's now peasants starting to plummet. Circlet was picked up by the Archmage, but in return, he took a bunch of damage. Mercs pressured off, but neither die. Now they're turning to kill those peasants. We'll keep an eye on these peasants. Keep an eye on these peasants and footmen. Yeah, I don't know if this is working, I'm sorry to say. It's all kind of falling apart. What was meant to be will eventually be a memory for Hippo here in the semifinals. Tier 2's right around the corner for PaTo, and there's no way to heal up this Archmage. Where's the shop? Nowhere in sight. Where's the second base? Nowhere in sight. It would take something quite miraculous to stop the Demon Hunter, who's going to buy the Staff of Teleportation, and then the Naga that's going to be picked up right here. Or no, Panda. Okay. Fair, it's TM. Yeah, just as a safety net, it's nice to go Panda. Even if you think you're going to win the game, the Panda will secure it later on, potentially. If you don't, yeah, Demon Bot Staff is going to heal up to full. With actually not that much Moon Juice again. Sobi Mask was sick until it was sold. Surprised it was sold, though. Very surprised by that. Demon's loaded level 3 as well. And this Arcane Tower is nowhere near to being done. This is going to be a Net Opener Grand Finals, everybody. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you see. This expo is way too late. This Demon Hunter is already way too high level. Considering Hippo's not going to have a second hero for so long. By the time Hippo has a second hero, this Demon's going to be level 5. Even if he has to TP right now. I'd like to get one more breath off, but he's going to TP out before he loses the Panda. And Moonwalls are dry. Yeah, just enough to heal up both heroes. And Hippo, nothing really left to do. He could go for some counter pressure. That'd be nice. More mercenaries might be nice for PaTo, though. We're actually just gonna do some creeping. I guess a bit scared of, again, the harassed because there's no tower here. Greater heal, Ring of Superiority found, another Berserker purchase, another Priest purchase, and the first Drag comes in. I don't think Footmen are going to do much here any longer.
The player's forces are under attack.
On his way to level 4. And Hippo on his way to tier 2. There's something. Expansion. The tower is not even upgraded. This tower will now get cancelled. One Dryad probably going to fall, but I don't think PaTo's too concerned, especially with now breaking the base, killing all these footmen. There is simply no way. Hippo's trying to call militia. He doesn't even get the Dryad kill here. $38 versus 33 supply, but Tree of Eternity and counter expansion now on the way. See how fast I noticed that? I'm the greatest of all time. Level 4 on the Demon, and the Panda gonna be level 3 pretty soon. Some units starting to die finally for PaTo. Demon just goes back in. He says, oh, you know, whatever, I don't care about your Archmage and your Footman. And G is called. Nice try to Hippo. A good run from him, but eventually a Night Elf caught up to him. And that was PaTo today. Now PaTo is going to go on to face Dice in the Grand Finals in a best of 5. Could be a pretty close series, actually.